So this is an infographic about why the memory prices is increased lately, and this is another infographic about the difference between LLM and generative AI. I do really like this comparison layout. And lastly, this is a sort of guide or infographic that I created using Gemini Nano Banana Pro based on a blog post that talk about how to start gardening at home. So overall, I do quite happy with the result of these photos that were created by Gemini. And interestingly, the design, layout, aspect ratio, etc. are actually decided by AI. So you don't have to think too much about what is the color, design, etc. AI will find the perfect or the most accurate design based on the content of the article or a blog post. So let me show you how you can use Gemini to turn any blog post or article into beautiful looking infographics in just a few seconds. So first, you can open Gemini on your phone or perhaps on your computer, and after that you can copy this prompt. This is a somewhat long prompt, but don't worry, you can copy the prompt from the description down below. And after that, you can find the article that you want to turn into an infographic. And in this case, I have this article that is somewhat long and it's just not looking good. There is almost no image in the content, so I think we can make it to be a lot better and a lot more consumable. So let me just copy the link. And this is the best part about using Gemini, because the Gemini Nano Banana Pro model actually able to access content from the web. It is integrating the Google search feature and therefore it can read the content from the article. And by the way, you can put the link at the very end of the prompt. And after that, click Tools, enable something called Create Images, which is the image generation feature. And for the model, use either Thinking or Pro, because that will ensure that we are using the Gemini Nano Banana Pro model. If you're using the fast version, then it's gonna be using the Gemini Nano Banana regular model, which is fine, but the quality is not going to be as good as the Thinking or the Pro model, because the text rendering is something that matters a lot when we're creating this picture. So just wait for maybe about 20 to 40 seconds for Gemini to turn or actually read the content of the article and then turn that into a beautiful and nice looking infographics. Okay, there you go. And this is the result. So as you can see, it is actually able to read the content on the internet, and it is even able to perhaps get some further information from other pages on the internet. So that's a very interesting use case or interesting feature in Gemini. And we got this result. I think it is decent. And if you don't like it, you can always click this redo button and you can get another variation based on the same article or based on the same content. Now, maybe there's one thing that I forgot to mention. This prompt is very much flexible. If there is anything that you don't want to use, you can remove that part, or if there's anything that you want to add or modify, feel free to do it. Now, basically, this prompt will focus on several key points. It's not going to provide everything in the article, maybe just 3 to 6 main points. And also the number of colors is not going to be more than 4. And it supports a wide range of content, from historical topics, comparison, perhaps guide or data, etc. There are plenty of articles that I think you can use with this prompt. There you go. So we got this result, another variation which look very different, and that's exactly the point. We want to have a different variation every time we are creating a picture or infographic based on that article. So yeah, that's essentially how you can turn an article or a blog post into a nice looking infographic that later you can maybe incorporate into that content, or perhaps you can upload it into your social media account. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. I wish you a great day ahead.